My mama gave me life. My mama gave me away. My mama gave me a way to live my life, and I'll try to live it right. Now, the woman who gave birth to me, I have yet to meet. But for all I know, I could have passed her a million times on these busy city streets. See, she was too young to raise me, so she gave me to another family. And by me, I think my birth mother did me right. My mama gave me life. My mama gave me away. My mama gave me a way to live my life, and I'll try to live it right. So the next woman to walk on by chose me, though apparently the nurse told her she could switch me for another. But she thought better. Better get this baby girl some bigger clothes, because with me, she's coming home. Now my new mother, who'd already given me the gift of 2 brothers, couldn't birth a daughter of her own. So she went out and got one. And from that moment on, I have never been alone. My mama gave me life. My mama gave me away. My mama gave me a way to live my life, and I swear I'll live it right. So now, my heart goes out to all women who feel the need to place their children in the loving arms of those who would joyfully, carefully feed and clothe those babies as if they were their own. My mama gave me life. My mama gave me away. My mama gave me a way to live my life, and I hope they both can hear my thanks tonight. See that I've turned out all right. I want to begin by saying we cannot make a change if we begin with a lie. So the truth. My name is Josephine Watson. I'm going to be 49 years old in a couple of weeks. I was born in the 70s in Sydney, Nova Scotia, a biracial baby. And the reason why I wrote that poem is it's an honor to the woman who gave me an opportunity to live, and the other woman who gave me an opportunity to have a family and to have a mentor and to grow through struggle. I am biracial, I'm bilingual, and during the time when I was a child, when I was young, I was very difficult to place because people didn't want to have, white families didn't want to have a black child, black families didn't quite know what to do with me. So I kind of grew up with a lot of issues of identity. It's sort of funny now, but it really wasn't funny then. As a little girl in the 70s growing up in Fredericton, New Brunswick, what was shown to me and how the world showed me what they see in me is by advertisements and black people in film, and the only things that I saw were people of color who were in struggle, people of color who were being arrested, people of color who were selling drugs or selling themselves or were in constant survival mode is what I like to call it. So I grew up understanding that I needed to live in constant survival mode. And that after about 30 years of existence, after leaving Fredericton, moving to Montreal, discovering my love for theater and being able to express myself but not being able to live from that craft, it really got to my mind. And I've been dealing with mental health, with depression, since I was 8 years old. And only then, excuse me, only then that last year, 2006, when I was in Montreal, when I suffered a great depression, I called my family and I said I needed help. I needed to come back home. It's not the only reason why I needed to come back home. I needed to come back home because I love the Maritimes. I'm a Maritimer at heart. I live here, I am from here, and I love this place. I spent a lot of time in Sackville, and I learned a lot, and I met a lot of great people, and was terrified when I moved from Montreal to Sackville, because it's kind of a shock, because I didn't know anything about it. But after being in Sackville for 7 years and meeting so many wonderful, kind people, and finally getting a good job, I said I needed to continue with my French. Il a fallu que je commence à continuer ma vie en français. Il y a une raison pourquoi j'étais en immersion, et c'est un cadeau d'être capable de communiquer en français et en anglais. Fait que j'ai décidé de déménager ici à Moncton pour ne jamais, jamais, jamais oublier mon français. Alors j'ai vraiment une grande chance d'être capable de rencontrer différents artistes, de travailler avec Inspire, d'être capable de travailler aux bibliothèques. J'ai travaillé dans les hôtels et j'ai été le poète flyer du Festival Fry pendant 2014-2015. Wouhou! C'était vraiment le fun. Mais ce que j'ai découvert de moi-même, what I learned about myself, is that I really feel like I'm in one of the best cities in this province. Sorry, I'm not crying, it's my throat. I could cry. And I, over the past few years, now that I have a job at 49 years old that pays a living wage, my first one, now that I'm living in a city of beautiful, wonderful, compassionate, artistic, creative people, oh my gosh, thank you, Paris. Especially Paris, it's wonderful meeting Paris. After really the Black Lives Matter movement really started showing itself, not only in the States, but here in Canada, I sort of looked inwards and I said, wait, Josephine, you've dealt with depression, you've dealt with pain, you've dealt with poverty. Josephine, you've hid in your bedroom because you haven't paid your rent on time and you're scared your landlord is going to kick you out. Josephine, you've not had enough food in your cupboard. But also, Josephine, you've had family, you've had friends, you've had support, and you've made the work, you've done the work to get to a better place. Now it is your turn to give back. This is my amazing opportunity to take my life and my voice and give back. I want to be, thank you, I want to be your MLA, but more important than being your MLA, no matter what happens with this election, I want to hear what you have to say. If I'm going to be your voice, then I need to know what you need. I need to listen to you. I am simply a conduit of what Moncton South needs in the Legislative Assembly. That is my role. Not to know all the answers, not to know everything, but to know my people and to know what they need. I do make mistakes, and I've brought my notes. So really the most important thing is for us to be here and to be grounded and to be appreciative and to spread that love that I know we all have. So on that note, I just want to say that I'm tired of seeing red. I'm sick of feeling blue. So I'm going to vote for the Green Party. How about you? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a few minutes. I feel like we're going to show. Oh, you want to say some housekeeping? Great, okay, and then we will continue. And I just want to thank you for being here and listening.